To have some fun and to make a bigger connection, let's replace this Art House Coffee Gallery sign with our neon sign. Now, just to be sure before you start, make sure your drips are actually affecting the sign layer. For this to happen, your sign layer has to be within the background. And on that background gets applied the glass effect. To replace this sign should be pretty easy. Select all of the current signage and just throw it away. The signage wasn't doing anything, it's just art. Not much happens in this composition other than the fake push in of the camera and the swirling of the dots. Import the neon sign or any other project that you created. File, import, file. I'm selecting my Hot Muffins 2, the sequel, After Effects file and opening it up. Within the projects area, expanding the folder, taking the final scene and just dragging it to the top of everything else. And there's our Hot Muffin sign. And don't forget that the final scene also has to be connected to the coffee house layer. This way, the coffee house layer is the parent, which contains all the scaling. When you jump back to the final scene, everything's all wired up and ready to go. I'm going to add some tint to the water stream layer. The top layer, which is right now just adding some opacity to the water droplets. Let's add a bit of color. I'm going to pick from the scene, maybe a little red. And the other layer, which isn't being used for the glass effect. The second layer from the top, I'm going to pick from the tint and let's say add in a little yellow. And now we have our final scene. Red might be a little too intense. The red color doesn't feel muffiny. I think I'll go with the blue. And there's our final scene.